it's Brandi here with another video, and in today's video I'm so excited to be back. I have a life update for you guys. I'm going to answer a couple of questions that I received on my Instagram, and I wanted to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch this video, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. The future of my channel, I have a lot of new content coming out, so I'm really excited about that, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, so let's just jump right into it. So the last time I was on YouTube, my camera is crooked. So the last time I was on YouTube, I had recorded the what's in my bag video. So since then, you guys, so much has happened. I know it's been so long. Some of you follow me on Instagram, so you probably already know what I'm going to talk about today. But I wanted to come to YouTube and formally address everything, and this is just my way of coming back to the platform because I've missed it so much, and I have some really good video ideas, so I thought now is the perfect time. So first, I just want to explain the reason why I left YouTube. So again, it's been like 2 years since I've last been on YouTube, well, since that last video. And you guys, believe it or not, in that video I was 6 weeks pregnant. So sick. Like, it literally took everything. I had just found out, and it literally took everything in me to like even record that video because I was so sick. And then that was kind of like, it was in February, so that was kind of like the onset of COVID. So everything was just happening at once. Your girl was not feeling good. Like, I had low iron the entire pregnancy. I was just so sluggish, so sick, throwing up literally every single day in my first trimester. Like, I literally threw up every single day. I could not eat anything but ramen noodles. Yes, like, I got so sick of noodles. I don't want to see another noodle. Like, I was so sick. And the medications that the doctors were giving me, like medicine for nausea, whatever, like, they was not helping. So, excuse me, I just really wasn't like in the headspace or in the mood to really film at that time, like the way everything was going. And then I had work, and like I said, it was the onset of COVID, so like everything was kind of just happening at once, you know. And after that, around my second trimester, I got a little better, but like nonetheless, the entire pregnancy I didn't have any energy. Like, it was not like I wasn't in a headspace to film. Like, I didn't feel good. I just wanted to lay around all day and be lazy. Like, my baby took all my energy. She took everything I had from me. So yeah, that's why I originally left YouTube. So the next question is, you guys wanted to know about like my labor and delivery. So I had my baby at 39 weeks. Yeah, I had her a week early. My due date was October 7th. They had changed it so many times. At first it was October 11th, then October 7th, but I ended up having her on October 1st at 8:30 in the morning. And I went in labor a week early. I was so over being pregnant. Like, do you hear me? Never again. Like, I was so over it. I was big. I could not get comfortable. Like, she used to be up all night kicking me. I was like, girl, like, we need to talk about this when you get out the womb. Like, we're gonna have to have a conversation. But she used to stay up like all night and kick and move, so I like literally like could not get any sleep. I was just over being pregnant. Like, that's really all I can remember. Like, I was over being pregnant. I didn't have any energy. My iron was still low. Like, it was just a mess. I'm like, girl, you need to hurry up and come on. Like, mommy is ready for you. But of course I wanted her to come, you know, when she was ready. So I ended up having a cesarean that morning, because when I went in, my contractions, like, I wasn't in active labor. I was only having like mild contractions. So, but I knew something was wrong because when I was like, I had to get up and go to the restroom, she was like, no. She like brought me a pail, and I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? And like, I had to lay down and use the restroom. I had to lay down and pee, y'all. I was like, what? This is a hot ghetto mess. Like, it was so disgusting. And I kept having to do that. Like, and I would basically just try to hit the reset button to see like what was going on, because they weren't really telling me anything. So I'm just like, okay. 2 hours would pass by and I'm like, can I get up and use the restroom now? She's like, no, you still have to use the pail. And I'm like, why? So eventually my doctor came in and she was like, baby's heartbeat, like they were trying to monitor my baby's heartbeat or whatever, and she was just like, her heartbeat keeps dropping every time like you have a contraction. So I'm just like, you know, what does that mean? Like, what are we gonna do? So basically she was like, you know, in the next 30 minutes you have to have a C-section, like we have to go in and take her. So I'm like panicking, and keep in mind this is like during COVID, so like it was only one person that could be there with me, and my mom was at home. So I'm like calling my mom, because my mom was a nurse, and I'm like, Mom, like I need you to talk to my doctor and make sure, you know, like I really can't, I don't know what she's talking about right now. Like so much was going on, I wasn't really comprehending. I'm just like, all I know was I was in a lot of pain. So she talked to my mom, she told my mom what was going on or whatever. So like 30 minutes later they came in, got me, and I went in and had a C-section. And when my baby came out, her umbilical cord was wrapped around her neck twice, and I was just like, oh my God, like I'm literally so thankful. Like that's my miracle baby, that's my bundle of joy. But like that just explains to me, like, you know, what was going on with them saying like her heart rate keeps dropping every time I have a contraction. I feel like they might have known it was something to that extent, but they probably just didn't want to say that to me because they didn't want to freak me out. But anyway, she's here, she's healthy, she's about to be 1 in a couple of weeks, so I'm excited about that. Her first birthday party is coming up. So my next question that I have, my living situation. So I know I did an apartment tour, but I did end up moving out of my apartment towards the end of my pregnancy, and I moved in with my mom. So I moved in with my mom because I did not want to sign another lease, because I knew that I didn't want to stay there, and my lease was getting ready to run out. So, well, it was over at that time. So like I knew that I didn't want to stay there because, one, I wanted to be closer to like my mom and my grandma so that they could help with my baby. So I knew I didn't want to stay there, and then I wanted to save money because I knew eventually like I wanted to purchase a home. So that's when I started my journey of, you know, cleaning up my credit, just saving money, and starting to be more disciplined with my money, because I was the type to just, as soon as I get something in my hand, you know, I'm gonna spend it, I'm gonna go shopping, whatever, like. But I really had to scale back and be disciplined, because a lot of times, like when you're making the money, like you're thinking, okay, I'm getting ready to spend it, I'm gonna get it back anyway. And I feel like that's really what messed me up, that way of thinking. So like I just had to kind of redirect and reassess some of the things that I was doing, in order to get to where I'm at now. So again, in that process, it was very uncomfortable. I love my mom or whatever, but like and I'm thankful that, you know, I was able to go to my mom's house and I had a room, my baby had her own room, and you know. But what I mean by uncomfortable is I wasn't in my own space. Like I had just had a kid, and I wasn't able to, like, you know, decorate the nursery how I wanted, and I wasn't doing the things that I was used to doing because I was so like out of my rhythm. Like I just had a baby, I'm not in my own space, you know. So like I had stopped doing like my facials, just, you know, my me time. It kind of got away from me. So that I stayed with my mom for like a year. And then, well, not really a year, I take that back, maybe like 8 months, because I just recently moved into the new home in July, and I'm so thankful, I'm so excited, I'm so blessed. It was definitely a tedious process, it was a long journey, but I just had to, you know, keep my eye on the prize and just keep having faith in God, and you know, things of that nature. Like I just really had to stay focused and keep my eyes on the prize, and that was something that was really difficult for me, But I'm thankful for their process because I was able to grow from it, you know what I mean? So like during that time I wasn't able to spend a lot of money. I had to keep my credit at a certain score, so those things just were and I had to pay off everything, you guys. Like I had to pay off all my debt. Like I wasn't just in a buku ton of debt, but I did have to pay off like credit cards, things of that nature. Like I had to get it, hey, super duper organized, and like now I take my credit so serious. And I'm that's why, you know, I say I'm thankful for that process and that journey, because it opened my eyes to a lot. Like you really can't do nothing without credit. Like you just can't. Like if you want nice things, the things that you really have to keep your credit up, and you have to stay consistent, and you have to be diligent about it. But you know, that's another video. So now I'm finally in the home, and I did do a tour. I already filmed it, so all I have to do is, you know, edit it, and I'll get that video out for you guys. But I did just want to come back and say I am back on YouTube. I missed you guys. I hope you guys missed me too, and I'm so excited for you guys to see the new content. We have home decor, and let me guys know, can you guys let me know what type of videos you would like to see, because I know I got a lot of questions, well, suggestions on my Instagram, and a lot of people like suggested mom life, and you guys wanted to see Callie, and that's fine. I do plan on incorporating her in my channel, so just let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. I know for a fact I had the home tour coming, and then the home decor vlog. And then if you guys want to see anything else, like I do want to organize my pantry. I just have a lot of stuff to do. So we have a new house. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see. Drop it in the comments, and I am so excited, and I'm looking forward to putting out another video for you guys, and I will see you guys next.